Hi, this is Adam Schayek, DPT, and we're here at the 33rd Annual CMSC. With me I have Dr. Daniel Kantor, who has been doing this for over a decade. We're here with real-time neurology. And Daniel, can you tell us what you're really excited about this year?
Well, I'm excited, as always, at this meeting about talking about the team approach. For a long time, I've been talking about the team approach. This idea that the person with MS is the center of the team and that we are in the background. And what's great about the Consortium of MS Centers annual meeting is we get to see people from these different fields, and we're all talking and we're all working together, not just to talk about high science, about what the latest biomarker is or what the latest medication is, but how do we practically help people with multiple sclerosis? Because in the end of the day, that's why we're all here. We're all here to figure out what can we do to make lives better back home.
That team approach is so important. Daniel, tell us, you've been doing this for 10 years. Can you tell us a little bit about these videos, why you do them, and kind of the feedback you've gotten from them?
In 2009, ECTRIMS, the European Committee on Treatment and Research in MS, had its annual meeting in Düsseldorf, Germany. And I went there and I said, you know what, instead of just going to the meeting, instead of just lecturing at the meeting or presenting a poster, why don't I broadcast for people back home what's going on? Because the people I see with MS, they say, well, doc, where are you going for a week? And I said, well, I'm going to this meeting. And they say, well, is it fun at the meeting? Is there information at the meeting? Is there something valuable for me? And I started thinking, there's no publication that puts out information for people back home about what's going on. And so I took what is now a defunct technology. I took a flip cam. And those were replaced by iPhones, frankly, because you basically have a rectangle and you have a big red button and you press once for on and once for off. We did those recordings and then I plugged it into a computer and within 2 minutes it was online. After that happened, a lot of other not-for-profits asked if they can actually be part of it as well. And so a lot of my videos, you'll see, from the early ones, you'll see what they call an envelope. First, there'll be like a logo of a not-for-profit, then there'll be me speaking, and then there'll be their logo again. Then MSWorld came to me, and they said, well, we did it with you from the beginning. We would like for you to do it almost exclusively with us. We are the largest organization that represents people with multiple sclerosis that is run by volunteers. And so will you be our chief medical correspondent and go to these different meetings, and we'll send a camera crew. And so we worked for many years with Ashley Ringstaff and her husband. Ashley's a person with multiple sclerosis, and her husband is a firefighter, which means he's large. And when somebody comes and they tried to step between us and the camera, he would block them away. And they're from Texas, so everything's bigger in Texas. We did videos together for many, many years. Afterwards, we started working with other people. We had some professional photography crews. You'll see some of the videos from Barcelona, where what's happening is we have a professional crew do it. And then at other times we had another photographer called John Merrill, who's actually a physician, who would come with MSWorld and do those videos. Now the transition has happened where MSWorld has said, why don't you go back to doing those videos on your own and share them with all the not-for-profits that are dedicated to multiple sclerosis. And that's where the idea of having real-time neurology came to fruition. The idea is our videos are not live, they're almost live, they're a few minutes delayed, so it's really hearing information and being educated in real time.
And I think those patients and their families and the treatment teams of people with MS are really looking forward to that information, and it's great that we can get that out there so fast. And so from the team view, I think we're all very excited, so I wanted to thank you, Dr. Daniel Kantor, and thank you at home for tuning in with us, and we look forward to a great CMSC